We are back in Miami.
Woo-woo!
We're doing an update video. My last one at the cruise port of Miami was 2 years ago already, or more.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Too long.
But anyways, we stayed at the Holiday Inn right there. And I still love the Holiday Inn. I think it's in the best location. But today I'm also going to be showing you the InterContinental Hotel and the YVE Hotel Miami that are all very close to each other.
Let's check it out, see if anything's changed. We're gonna have some fun.
So stay tuned for all three hotels and why I think they are in the prime location before your cruise day. So in my last video at the Port of Miami, we stayed at the Holiday Inn. I think this hotel is still in the best location, and we came back and we stayed here again. This was the first time our room had a better view. The second time we stayed in a king bedroom, and it had a view of like the side area, and there was construction going on at the time. The bathroom tile in the double room was a bit better than the one in the king room, and the room did have storage in the closet and then a mini fridge and coffee as well. It also had waters, but they were $5 each. Prices have gone up for a Saturday cruise. We cruised out on a Thursday, so we were staying on a Wednesday, and it was only $130. I did want to mention that they have cruise packages that includes transportation to the Port of Miami and breakfast as well. So before I get to the other two hotels, I want to explain why these hotels are in such a good location. So where I'm standing when I took that video is actually right here, right across the street is Bayside Marketplace. So you can see how close and easy it is to get to from the hotel. It has over 150 stores, tons of restaurants. They have boat tours there, that huge Ferris wheel, lots of partying at nighttime, but still has enough family chill vibes too. I personally could just watch the boats and the cruise ships all day and sit by the water. So beautiful. Two of the more popular chain restaurants are Hard Rock Cafe and Landshark Bar and Grill. This is inside the Hard Rock Cafe. It's always a really cool experience. Michael Jackson's coat that he wore in Thriller. We have also eaten at Landshark and got the nachos. There is a huge candy shop. So yeah, Bayside is just an easy place to go with shopping and restaurants, tours, and things to do that is just all right there. But there is more to do within walking distance from these three hotels. Walking down the street here, there's tons of restaurants, shopping, Marshall's, Ross, a movie theater, which I feel like a lot of people don't know about, and it's a really good one if you're coming with kids or if you're not really into partying. We were really tired and we just wanted to watch a new movie that came out, and they had food there as well and champagne service. It was a really good movie theater. We walked from our hotel and it took like what, 10 minutes?
10 minutes. Nice walk.
Yeah.
This is huge.
Reclining?
Yeah, I'm slowly.
Oh, look at you. So right there, that red and brown building is Holiday Inn, and then right here is a CVS. So it's really convenient if you need anything before the cruise, or if you want to get a 24-pack of water instead of spending $5 for a bottle at the hotel. It's also less than a mile away from the arena that the Miami Heat plays at if you like basketball. But most importantly, it is 6 minutes away from the Port of Miami. So on to the second hotel is Hotel YVE Miami. And this hotel is just a short walk down the street to the Holiday Inn. So here I'm standing at Bayside in front of the Holiday Inn, and right there is the YVE Hotel. And then right there where the Citibank is actually connected to the third hotel. So they're both in a good location. The YVE Hotel is just a little bit further away. Between the two, I think just whatever one is cheaper. So inside the YVE lobby, it's very modern and updated design. They do not have a pool, and neither does the Holiday Inn. I think I saw somewhere that this one does, and no, they do not. They have free water in the lobby, which is important because Miami is hot and things are expensive. And then right here is the Biscayne Tavern, which has food, and there's a bar there, and you'll see later on we got a complimentary drink, which I did not put anything for my YouTube, so they did not know that I was making a video. We stayed in a king room. The room was definitely small, which I have noticed. If you buy just a king room, the rooms in general are smaller. The building is older, but they have renovated it and they made it very modern with the wallpaper and the carpet and all of the designs. There was a coffee maker. The waters were complimentary. They have a small window. It did not have a view. The bathroom was also updated, very modern. The modern design did not have a door, which made it a little bit cold, but just for one night stay, it was fine. But it did not have a mini fridge in this room, which the Holiday Inn did have, which could be important if you are staying with a baby. Our room in particular had some paint on the ground. It just kind of looked like they painted it sloppishly, but the best part was we got a complimentary cocktail, and that is for the bar that is downstairs in the lobby. It was $10 more this time than the Holiday Inn, but prices vary. So this is my receipt for the room. We stayed on a Wednesday, so that's definitely going to be cheaper than if you're going in on a Saturday.
There's space, like look at this vaulted ceiling.
Yeah, that's true.
Room for...
Yeah, I like this wallpaper.
The
bathroom's super nice. Room, yeah, it's a smaller room.
but you do feel a little boxed in, but at least you have the height.
Bigger than our cruise room will be tomorrow.
So the bathroom is like old, but they keep it up.
Yeah.
Like they remodeled it.
Yeah. Nice. All right. I'm excited about these complimentary drinks. Oh, and there was a $22 resort fee that we did not know about. But some websites include it. I didn't really look into it because, well, that's the view. Ooh.
Well, they have a 24-hour fitness center.
You gonna go work out? First time ever on vacation. My kind of window, nice and dark, double dark.
Double dark.
Turn off the lights. Let's see how dark it gets in here. All right, let's see. I'm gonna take a nap. All right.
Well, I can sleep.
I can sleep too. Good night. Oh yeah, good night. This is the 24-hour fitness center that one day we will use when we're on vacation. One day. I want to add in the Holiday Inn does have a fitness center too. I've just never seen it. And they do have an area where you can book tours, which they also have at the Holiday Inn or whatever you want to do around Miami if you do want to venture out. And then we got our free complimentary drinks and went over to the mall. One thing I don't remember from last time is ping pong and cornhole. The next hotel I'm going to talk about is the InterContinental Hotel. This hotel is definitely nicer, but it is more expensive. It is located right on the water and it does have a really nice rooftop pool. These are some examples of a Saturday price. So to show perspective, this is the YVE Hotel Miami, and about 0.3 miles further away is InterContinental Hotel. And then up here is the Holiday Inn, and it's located right next to Bayfront Park, which is connected to Bayside Marketplace. So here in the lobby, you can just tell how grand and beautiful that this hotel is. And if you look past the cars there, you can see the ocean. It is located right on the bay. They do have cruise packages and breakfast packages, so be sure to look at all the different ones and see if the price is worth it for you. And be sure to check because sometimes they have complimentary breakfast with your stay, and it's not just your typical hotel breakfast. They have ready-to-make omelets, and it's just very delicious, lots of options. And there is a Starbucks in the lobby, and this is connected to a business center. So there was a FedEx and a bank and people that were dressed up and looked like they were doing something important. So back into the lobby, over to the right here is one of the restaurants that they have. They have a gift shop if you forgot something essential. And they do have a spa if you want to get nice and relaxed before your cruise. One thing that's great about this hotel is they have a car rental, and we did use this service. It was super easy. We actually used it the day after a cruise to take our car and drive it over to Orlando to go to the theme parks. The rooms were decorated super cute. I love the wallpaper. The bathrooms were super nice. And they do have a lot of different style rooms here if you have a bigger family or if you're more interested in staying in a suite. The other hotels don't have these type of options, so there's something for everybody. And I thought this was cool how you could press a button and then the curtains were automated to be blackout, and then they also had just a sheer option as well. And one of the biggest standout points of this hotel is they do have a pool. And then just like the other hotels, it's super convenient to get to places. You can walk right off to the main street and go to all the shopping downtown, or you can walk through the park or the main street to get to Bayfront Marketplace. What's also great about this, it is right by the free People Mover. And this track takes you along 4.5 miles all around downtown Miami, Brickell Street, just a bunch of different places that you might want to see without having to rent a car. I haven't done this personally, but if you get off at the government area, then you can take a free bus to the cruise port. But we always just get an Uber or a Lyft to the cruise port, and it's really cheap and convenient, super fast to get to. I do plan to do a more in-depth review just on this hotel when I have a little bit more time in Miami, and I also want to go on that people mover and go all around all of the different stops that I find interesting. So I hope this video helped you guys figure out where you want to stay before your next cruise in downtown Port of Miami. I have linked all of the hotels down below so that you know exactly which one to book. Follow me on Instagram at Brit's Good Getaways. And if this video helped at all, please like and share and follow along for the next getaway.